Hi, my name is Forrest Isbell. I'm the Associate Director at Cedar Creek Ecosystem Science Reserve, which is where I'm at right now. I'm also an Associate Professor in the Department of Ecology, Evolution, and Behavior at the University of Minnesota. The ecology that I study is related to how biodiversity is changing. We study both how human activities are impacting biodiversity and changing biodiversity, and also how those changes in biodiversity affect ecosystem services, ecosystem functioning, and ecosystem stability. I first became interested in science because of an interest in being outdoors. The first job experiences that I had related to science were doing field work as an undergraduate student. And learning that I could work outside and study nature while also having a quantitatively rigorous discipline really drew me to science, in ecology in particular. People sometimes ask why I'm an ecologist, and I always tell them a story. It's a true story. My name is Forrest, and when I was a kid, I would go over to my cousin's house and he would punch me really hard and he would say, "Deforestation." So I naturally came to hate deforestation, and I wanted to go into ecology partly to combat my cousin beating up on me. In all seriousness, I also grew up enjoying the outdoors and spending time in nature, and now somehow I get to have a career where I get to do the same and study nature and be in nature. My pathway to this career really started with camping and hiking in the mountains growing up, and that sort of led me to have a passion for understanding how the natural world works. I then went on to undergraduate school and got a summer job working for a mosquito researcher who wanted to understand where the mosquitoes that carried West Nile virus were developing. And in that town, they were planning to drain some wetlands because they were worried that the wetlands were producing these mosquitoes that carried this disease that threatened people. And we went out and sampled those pools. We also sampled all the other standing bodies of water that we could find in people's backyards and ditches. And we ended up finding out that the natural wetlands were not producing the mosquitoes that were carrying the disease, because they were also producing a lot of damselfly nymphs, dragonfly nymphs, and other organisms that ate the mosquito larvae before they even emerged into adults. And so this really got me excited about thinking about ecology and the interactions between species and how this might impact people. From undergraduate studies, I went on to do my PhD in ecology and evolutionary biology. And there I studied plant diversity and started getting interested in what was causing changes in plant diversity and what the consequences of those changes were. After my PhD, I went on and did a postdoc at McGill University in Canada, and then a second postdoc here at Minnesota, actually out here at Cedar Creek. Then I had a brief faculty position at the University of Georgia before coming back to this position that I'm in now here at the University of Minnesota, which is a faculty position and also managing position of this field research station. Outside of science, I still enjoy hiking and backpacking quite a lot. Anything outdoors, really, to be completely honest. And these days I have 2 young kids, and so most of my free time is actually spent trying to help them have some fun memories from their childhood, including some of the same fun that I had playing outside when I was a kid.